Hey, Team Breakthrough. Caleb here with a quick video about how to use Slack. Slack is now what we're using at Breakthrough for our collaboration and our communication inside Team Breakthrough. So I want to give you a quick overview of how to use it, how it's set up so you can be a Slacker just like the rest of us. I'm using Slack here on my Mac. If you've got a PC, it'll work the same. It also works really well on a phone or smart device. Obviously the screen will look a bit different, but it works in exactly the same way. I'll try and give you a quick overview of all the key features of Slack, how it works so that you can understand it and use it really effectively. Slack is set up with what we call workspaces. Think of a workspace as exactly what it says. It's a workspace. It's like a space where you get a bunch of people to come together and to work. We've set up a workspace called Breakthrough. Now you can have multiple workspaces in Slack, as you see here. I've got my Breakthrough workspace, which I'm in. Up the top left of the screen, you can see I've also got other workspaces for CLCM and personal ones where you can work in different spaces with different people at different times. You can actually have a separate account, separate login for each of those workspaces, but that's not really important to what we're doing today. We're just going to work obviously in the Breakthrough workspace in amongst Team Breakthrough. Now, the key to how Slack works is it's based around what we call channels. You can see here my list of channels. Think of a channel as like a group chat, effectively. It's a space where you create a channel which is based around a topic or a focus, then bring all the people that need to be part of that focus, a part of that channel in together, and you can chat and collaborate together. It means that our communication can be very focused, focused to the key areas we're talking about and can be quite organized, makes it a lot easier to work together, go back and find the things we need. So that's our list of channels here. Every one of us will have different channels that we're a part of because we're all going to be a part of different teams and different projects and different events at different times. So you'll have the channels here that you're a part of. I'll go through the channels here because they're organized to make them a little bit easier to understand. And they're organized by what we call a prefix. You'll see each of them have often a word or a symbol at the beginning, which is how we organize and separate our channels. Channels like these ones that have an underscore to begin with, these are whole team channels. They have an underscore so that they go to the top of the list when it's sorted alphabetically. So like this one, Team Breakthrough, this is our channel for all the announcements and everything that will go to the whole team. So if we have something that needs to be announced to all of Team Breakthrough, it'll go here. Sunday Church, we're all a part of Sunday Church. So announcements, updates, discussions, questions around Sunday Church, they go in here. If you say, I'm not sure what we're doing this Sunday, what's happening, this is the space for it. You got a prayer channel where we can pray together, we can discuss what God's saying to us as we're praying for breakthroughs, we're praying for the team. You can put updates here in the prayer channel. A Just for Fun channel where you can just post things that are potentially not that relevant to what we're doing, but they're a bit of fun. We like to have fun and enjoy the journey together. So those are our whole team channels. As we work down the list here, you also see this prefix event. So this will be, as you can guess, a channel based around a specific event. We've just got one there at the moment we've set up, which is for Easter 2022. So if I wanted to say, hey guys, I've bought the 60-foot Easter bunny, to give them an update, I'd put that there so that everyone in the channel can know, good, Caleb's got the Easter bunny sorted, that's good, they can let us know what they're doing. That's where we're going to collaborate about an event. So anytime we've got big events, different events coming up, you'll have channels for those appearing and then channels for those disappearing when the events are done. Our next set of channels are grow teams. So obviously everyone who's here is a part of a grow team. So each grow team will have a channel. These are replacing what we used to use Facebook groups for. So I could jump in the creative grow team here, which we've just set up. And this is where our creative team will communicate, collaborate, share updates, share what we're going to do at touch points, share how we're going about the projects we're working on and what we're doing. That'll go there. I've got some for the leadership grow team, the communication grow team, whatever grow teams you're a part of, you should have access to those channels there. You'll see also each grow team, we've got one with a HMG at the end. HMG stands for Help Me Grow, which is something that our leaders at Breakthrough are passionate about, is always getting feedback and growing together and getting others to help us grow. So if you're a leader of a grow team, as well as your grow team chat, which is for your whole grow team to discuss together, you'll have a Help Me Grow channel. So this is where you'll just have a channel with yourself as the leader of the Grow team, plus your leader. So for this case, we have Chris leading the creative team, and me as his leader. And we'd have a space where we can help each other grow, where I can give feedback to what he's doing, to what the team's doing. He can come with questions and answers and all those sorts of things. As leaders, we've been discussing a lot about how we'd use that. So HMG has helped me grow. So that's a channel specifically for that. Now on that note, you'll notice that that HMG channel has got a little lock symbol here beside it, whereas the Grow Team Creative channel just has a hashtag. The lock symbol means that this is a private channel. So not anybody can just open this channel and view it or go into it, because this is a channel specifically just for me and Chris to give feedback and around his leadership and what he's doing. It's not a public channel that's open to everybody. The creative channel though, that's a public channel. That's for everyone in the creative team to have a look at. And you know what? Even if you're not in the creative team, you can have a look at that channel, see what they're chatting about, see what they're collaborating about. That's a public channel. That's for everybody there. So that's a key difference with those there. Quickly working down the last one, should be fairly self-explanatory. Life group would be discussion about a life group. Now that would be specifically for the leaders of the life group to talk about what they're going to be doing in the group itself. As Slack is set up for team breakthrough, not everybody who's in a life group will necessarily be in Slack, because not everybody who's in a life group is a part of Team Breakthrough. This is where the team discuss things. So our life group leaders will have a channel specifically for their life group where they can chat about what they're doing in the group. And our final prefix, PORJ, for project, and that's a channel that will be created if we have a specific project happening at any point in time. So I've just made an example one here, lighting upgrade. We might have a team of people who have been put together specifically to upgrade our lighting at Breakthrough. So rather than them just chatting in the whole creative Grow team, we'll make a special channel for them specifically around that project, so they can be a bit more focused and a bit more organized. So that's how channels work in Slack, and that's how we're gonna have a run with using them in Team Breakthrough. Not anybody can create channels, but you can always browse channels. If you go here to add channels, you can say browse all the channels and have a look at all the channels that are there. If there's channels that you need to be a part of that you're not already, you can join them, assuming they're public channels. If they're private channels, you won't be able to see them. But that's the way that channels work and the way that Slack works. So once you've joined Slack, you should have gotten the invitation to come in and join Slack. Couple of important things to do. Firstly is set your profile up. So for that, you can, up the top right here, you see your little profile picture. You can go to your profile and edit it, so you can get a nice picture of yourself, put your name, set your display name, what you want people to see you as. So I could put myself as Glorious Leader, but I'll just leave it as Caleb and something nice and humble for now. Put whatever details you want in there and save that. You can give yourself a little status as well. Also up here you can go to your preferences. Probably the key one I would recommend here is to make sure you've got notifications on about all new messages. I would highly recommend try and put your notifications on for that, so that as collaboration is happening, as you're getting messages through into your channels, you're getting notified about them. You can obviously reduce your notifications to only direct messages or to nothing at all, but for the purpose of what we're doing and being in the channels, especially with your Grow teams, I think it's really helpful to be able to get notified about that all the time. As you can see, you can also have different settings between your computer or your mobile device as well. Once you've done that, you're ready to go. You're ready to start slacking, so you could come into Team Breakthrough, say, hey team, great to see you all. You could even down here, you can actually add video clips, or you can attach photos as well, which can be really helpful for what we're doing when we're collaborating together. You can send emojis. You can also mention someone, so put in at Peter Lewis, loved your outfit today, so I can send a message specifically to him as well. The final thing I'll show you is that outside of channels, you can also communicate via direct messages. So we've got some of our leaders are already in Slack here. Oh, there we go. Brooke said hello back. Good on you, Brooke. That'll always be in the video. Well done. You've got a range of people here. You can send direct messages to them if you want to. If you need to specifically ask somebody about something. So I could go to Kyra if I needed to message her and say, hey Kyra, have you learnt the BV parts for Sunday? And send that, because that doesn't need to go to the whole team. I could just ask her that directly if you want to. But you could also just throw that in the creative channel as well and tag her in that. It's the way that Slack is set up. It's made for collaboration and for communication in open channels like that. So we hope it's going to be effective. I hope that helps you to get it set up. I think Pastor Peter's just responded. Oh, maybe not. And that's how it's set up. Hopefully it's helpful. If you've got any questions, don't be afraid to let us know. And happy slacking.